Terry, here with Space and Place News, offering you new outlooks on space and place. Today we're going to look at the concept of heterotopias, real places which function as counter sites in which other sites are simultaneously represented, contested, and inverted. Heterotopias can be heterotopias of deviation, where people who differ from the norm are housed. These can include prisons, rest homes, psychiatric hospitals, and retirement homes. Heterotopias are both isolated and seemingly penetrable. In some cases, they may require compulsory entrance, like prison, or else the individual has to submit to certain rules of entry. Regardless of type, heterotopias have two primary functions: to create a space of illusion, as well as to expose every other space. Speaking of spaces, let's go over to Vanessa to see what she's discovered.
Thanks, Krista. Now, I went to a public school in London, Ontario, and I made a revelation. You may see that a school is like a public institution, but I see it as a gated community. Now, a gated community is a community surrounded by some kind of a barrier that only allows residents and its authorized visitors to go into this community. Now, within there is a spatial segregation. Spatial segregation is a term that defines a space that naturalizes social distinctions. So within this school, social inequalities are enforced. Now, why don't we take a look at my video of a public school. Hi everybody, I'm standing in front of one of the public schools, and we're just going to go inside and see what we can find. Oh look, the door's locked. Oh, perfect. Let's go in. Okay, so we're in the school right now, and let's explore one of the classrooms in the school. We are entering Mr. Teller's classroom here. Oh, it looks like there's two kids playing chess over there. Let's see.
I'm such a loser. Man, you suck at this game. Come on, who taught you to play chess? A monkey?
Okay, I'm pissed. Why are you making fun of me? Just because I suck at chess? I'm gonna F you up. Hey, whoa. Guys, what's wrong? What are you doing? Hey, slow down. Where are you going? What happened?
I beat him in a game of chess and he just flipped out.
Oh, just like that. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You guys were just playing chess and he got the bat, threatened you.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not like him. Why would he do that?
Well, fine, I was making fun of him.
Oh, okay, how many times?
I don't know, 3 maybe?
Okay, and you get the rules here, like that's not why we come play chess. That's not how you guys get to hang out here, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, this is a breakthrough. We just witnessed a social hierarchy here. The teacher having the most power, the students having the least. And it seems so natural that the bully will run away when the teacher actually entered the scene.
What are you doing here? Did you check in the office?
What? I'm
You signed in the office? Where are you?
Well, I'm just
You
exploring.
can't just wander into the school. Oh, the door's there.
What do you mean?
Go out.
Well, isn't this a public
Head
place?
out,
Like
talk
what?
to... No, it's not. Well,
What do you mean?
it is as long as you go, please. As long as you go talk to the office.
But I
If
can't.
you don't leave, I'm going to buzz the office.
But this is
call
a
the-
public institution.
call
I'm
the
just
police,
researching.
And I'm taking care of my students. So if you
What?
don't mind, please leave. Watch your
But
step
it-
on the way out. Okay? All right.
Wait,
I'm just
this
going to
is
buzz the
this
office.
This is
so
a public place,
yeah,
though. Oh.
Out.
Okay, so I just got kicked out of school, but you know what? I should be able to go in there if I want to. I'm gonna go back in. So I'm back in the school, and I'm just ready to find out if there's anything more around here.
Hey you! Remember you? From the chess thing? Why'd you insult me?
Oh, get off me, guy. But seriously, the teacher's coming in. What, Brian?
Wow. Welcome back. And now in this clip, social hierarchy is based on seniority in the school. The teachers have more power over students than students have over other students. But even in between the students, there is a power struggle. These segregations can be seen based on their popularity with their peers, their attitudes, or their physical strength. According to Caldera, closed enclaves create this private order to avoid problems from the outside and allow a completely different lifestyle. Similarly, in this video, the students and the teachers become part of the same social group in an environment that avoids problems from the outside. Hence, they behave differently within. Students need to abide by a code of ethics, and if they violate them, they're either apprehended or dismissed. Internal control is a very important factor in here, and we can see that the teachers regulate proper behavior and will reinforce it. Now back to you, Krista.
And now we have a guest here who will further speak to us about Vanessa's view on the gated community. She is from UC Berkeley, and her research focuses on predicaments of contemporary urban development and patterns of spatial segregation and social discrimination. Joining me here is Teresa Caldera. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, after viewing Vanessa's clip, what do you think? Does her analysis resemble a gated community?
Well, it does have some startling resemblances. I have done work in Sao Paulo, examining close gated communities. One of the things I've looked at is crime discourse. In Sao Paulo, closed condominiums create this private order to avoid problems from the outside. And they reject the outside and leave this common life within these walls. They solve most of the problems that occur within the community internally. They hire security guards that might not have official qualifications, and there is much inequality in between, within these walls. And the outside society's laws don't apply within these communities unless they get really serious. Now, from Vanessa's clip, I see internal security and the close community in the school environment. Teachers deal with violence and trespassers, and what's interesting is if the children were outside in the real world, and the boy with the bats actually attacked the other boy, he would really get into serious trouble by the police.
Now, Vanessa was able to get into the school without a lot of trouble. Can this really be a gated community?
Technically, it does have potential to be a gated community. Now, I would like to actually highlight the part where the teacher asked Vanessa to talk to the office if she wants to be here in the school, and that means she has to get authorization. So, in other words, she has to go through this procedure, just like visitors in Sao Paulo, to get into the gated community.
That brings me to this question. If outsiders are able to get in and conflict does get serious, to the point that teachers aren't able to handle the situation, what then?
Well, naturally, they will call for outside reinforcement, but it's only if they are called upon. If the police are not just going to randomly come into a school and monitor and just see if there's anything going wrong. So the teachers have to call. And most of the time, like in the video, the teacher was threatening to call the police and Vanessa didn't cooperate. And most of the time, the teacher does handle this conflict internally, and he monitors and controls student behavior.
That was very insightful. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks, Vanessa. That was an interesting outlook on schools. What I found particularly interesting was the issue of restricted access. In this case, the school is not accessible to the general public, who have to meet certain